Well, if you're in my circle or have ever watched me do poetry before, you will understand that once I am sent to the mic, I go straight to the point, the punchlines. However, this is important. The first time I came second in a competition and lost the final was in my grade 10 in Nusrat Senior Secondary School, and it was a debate final between Nusrat and SOS. I mean, it took me 48 hours to understand how it felt to lose something. I was in tears. I did not eat because I didn't understand how it meant. So I love to win, but nothing actually suits my heart much more than seeing my fellow young people win. More so, my fellow young woman do something incredible. So I am emotionally saying, congratulations, Sophia, for this big achievement, and I want more young women actually take the baton and have something like this. I don't know if this is going to be qualified to be a spoken word poem. However, let's have this conversation here. By the way, I go by Fatmata A. Jallo from the smiling coast of Jokes. Yes, jokes. I don't know, how many of you made use of Netflix here? Okay, what if I told you that you don't have to pay for Netflix? Because you know what? I hail from the smallest piece of land in Africa governed by a serious movie where everybody is an actor and every day is a new episode. I mean, I personally don't pay for Netflix because I've got enough drama on what's on Gambia, TikTok, and Twitterflix. I hail from a land who claims agriculture to be its backbone but imports all its food. But who do I blame when the culture is having an agricultural minister suited in a colonial gown sheltered in an AC room? Well, I hail from a sexist society that said blue was for boys and pink is for girls. It's a societal scam. I mean, they gave them toy cars to play and Barbie dolls for us to braid. It was bro's duty to Papa's car and my duty to Mama's plates. Society cooked and dished to us roles. Man-made theories unscientifically proven, crafted to engineer a difference in our existence. I hail from a psychiatric nation where every sector is schizophrenic, an impractical education system designed to produce suits and ties, where the Gambia College is your last option and you teach students can't even pay their fees. And I hail from an inconsistent nation, while the only consistency is the high level of goods and prices, corruption and poverty. I mean, a cancerous economy, where we owe the world billions of maybe dollars. And I wouldn't be mad in my grave if our grandchildren rain insults to the core of our remains and were to be blamed. I mean, how do we explain a flooding city, a depleted climate, a politics of Tatu Benachin and Sabar? How do we explain a vampire healthcare system that rawly aids 70 children? I mean, you cannot fly on our podium and comfortably sleep in all sessions. You cannot promise me decent lives when you can't even control the market price. I mean, you cannot inspire me to take a fee when your children and family can take a fee. I mean, and don't come at me with, it's not about what you do for your country, but what your country does for you. Cut the jokes. See, what I did for my country is being patriotic, being alive, paying taxes to the few families that are not going to definitely improve mine. And in the next 5, they'll wear their suits, come back to you to get that one single vote. With lies, fake promises, sugar-coated words, just to level up your hopes. And when they secure that throne, I bet you'll see them in the next 5. And even if we resurrect Mandela, Sadauda, Kwame Nkrumah, see, great men are only great, but great institutions are far the greatest. So Rome wasn't built by the Romans, hence the Gambia cannot depend on international donors for its development. See, how do we even invest in reforms that brought little or no returns? Security sector reforms, more crimes. Constitutional reforms, all trash. Institutional reforms, same as all times. No system change. No system change. Just a government worth of chicken change dependent on foreign exchange. And hey, you, yes, young hustler, charity begins with yourself. I mean, it is important to make our voices heard, but our actions need to outweigh our complaints. And hey, you, yes, that girl with the Brazilian hair, cut that bullshit. You know what? Invest into business. Invest into business. And this is not about me, you, the president. This is about all of us as a society that craves high attitudinal change. See that president, that lawyer, see that liar, that thief, see that dramatic human being? We're all architects of society. And unless and until we dig into the roots and change what we mean by serious citizens, we will always That would be so unserious. So it is me, Fatmata A. Jallo, from the smiling coast of Alakomojo, Yala Banga. Until I see you in the next episode.